Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I just got out of the shower. Alright, so we are just chilling, relaxing. Everybody is coming over to our house for Thanksgiving. So we are out here in the garden. I need to see if I've got sweet potatoes, because that was my goal this year. Is I've got some kale over on the other side of me. We'll go over and check it out. But I've got some kale. We're gonna make a kale salad for Thanksgiving. And then I wanted to get some sweet potatoes out of the bed. But Miss Pumpkin, come here, Miss Pumpkin. Our new rescue dog. Come here. Come show everybody who you are. She fails to listen. She's a puppy, so she's still learning her place, so to speak. She's been digging holes. There's a hole over there. She's been digging over here. She's been ripping out the sweet potatoes. And yeah, so that's what's been happening. Well, let's start digging. Yeah, I can see here we've got a sweet potato here. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's get this one out. Nice little sweet potato. I don't know, there were some definitely over here because Pumpkin had been digging and she was ripping them out. So there were sweet potatoes, that's for sure. Now you can eat the sweet potato greens, so don't forget that. So we're gonna tear this bed up just to see. Hopefully we'll get lucky. That's the thing about sweet potatoes, is you never know. I have like 4 in here. I have been eating on some of them, honestly. Sometimes they bury themselves really deep. Like here's one. All right, so there's 2. And you can technically take this and then rebury it. Here's one. I'm scratching it. That's the bad thing about... Well, it's a tiny one. Well, it's better than having nothing. I'm having a big shovel out here. Oh, this will be sad if I wasted this bed this whole year and this whole season, growing season. And there's not too many sweet potatoes. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, good. At least I'm getting some. All right, that one's a dark purple. You can see it. I love the purple sweet potatoes. Oh, I just hit another one. Dang it, I just nicked it really good. I'll have to wash that off. It's another beautiful purple one. Weeds. Nuisance. Yep, there's one there. Ooh, that's beautiful. Purple. There's another one, little tiny one. So that's what we got. Really tiny little sweet potato. But we can grow them. Normally I grow them out in the sandier soil and they do a lot better out there. This year I wanted to try them in the beds. I'd heard some people saying that the beds were a better route to go because you knew like the space that they would be in. So looks like we got 1, 2, this doesn't really count, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 sweet potatoes that were in times and we were starving to death. At least we'd have something and we know we can grow them. So all right, let's go over and check out the kale. I really gotta go see if we have more sweet potatoes too on this other bed. So all right, there's the kale. These leaves are huge. We're gonna be making a kale salad. Big, beautiful leaves, beautiful purple in them. I love them. So yeah, so this bed, this corner of the bed is very full. And you can see I've got sweet potatoes, at least the vines are everywhere. Like I said, worst case scenario, we can eat sweet potato greens, which is not necessarily what I want to serve, but it can be done. And then you can see down here, I've got just the rows of sweet potatoes. It was this bed here that I really kind of wanted to get into. Hopefully we got some potatoes over here. I think I need some scissors for this. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. All right. Nice. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful sweet potato. Beautiful. Look at that color. I love these purple. You can see that real bright purple in them. And I've still got all this patch to dig up. I've only dug up half that bed. So that's honestly like pretty much all we need. I just wanted to make like a smaller sweet potato casserole. I also want to have some for Christmas. I was really hoping to get like tons of sweet potatoes this year, but we'll take what we can get. Didn't really cost me much. All right, so yay, I'm excited. All right, so I will go in, I'll get these washed off. There's Luna. She's been outside, she's on the chain. She has to be on her little chain because she runs off. She's been digging holes now with her buddy Pumpkin. There's Miss Pumpkin. Been digging holes with her little girl Pumpkin over here. Yep, they're buddies. And so, been trying to escape through the fence. So that's been an issue, so. Alright, y'all. So we'll leave you on this note. We go inside, and I'm not making it today, but I'll probably get them all washed off and pretty. But all right, so we have been digging thank God my fiance, I was sad because we didn't really have a lot of sweet potatoes. I was like, dang, this is terrible. Like, I've been growing these this whole time, and then there's like nothing in this bed, like hardly. And then not enough to really do a sweet potato casserole. And then my fiance's like, he's like, no, remember you said there was nothing before. And he's like, and then I went back out there, and he's like, and I dug. And he's like, you gotta dig deep. And he's like, and then that's where all the sweet potatoes are. They're at the very bottom of those beds. And I was like, you're crazy. So he left, he had to go to Lowe's. And I was like, well, let me try to get out here and dig. And I dug and dug and dug. And when I got to the bottom of the bed, the monsters were in there. This thing is huge. Like, this is a massive sweet potato. So most of them are this beautiful purple. See, look. And these were all like at the very bottom of that bed. So I just washed them off outside. They got to get a second washing for sure, but I'm glad I have a majority of them that are purple. This one had some holes in it. I don't know what got into it. Probably some bug. This probably isn't worth even trying to cook because it feels like rotten. Well, like something got into it. So this one's gonna go, but all right, so here are the sweet potatoes that I got from the garden. We're gonna have purple sweet potato casserole since that's what I grew. I'm just gonna tell you the recipe real quick. We're not gonna make the whole thing together, but I just wanted to show you that this is super simple, super easy. So you're gonna need 4 cups of peeled potatoes. Now I'm doubling this recipe, so you bake the potatoes first, then let them cool off enough to where you can peel them, and then you'll peel them, and then you need 2 eggs, a half a cup of sugar, a half a cup of milk, which I'm going to be using coconut milk, and the full fat milk. And then it's like I said, the 4 tablespoons of butter, vegan butter, whichever you choose. A half a teaspoon of vanilla extract if you want to add that in here, and then a half a teaspoon of salt. Now I am doubling this recipe, so obviously you can see that there's more. Just take your blender, blend that up. Alright, so then you're just going to take this, blend it up. You can do a topping with the pecans, which we will do. That's a half a cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of softened or melted butter, and then a half a cup of chopped pecans. And there you have it. We're going to put this in a casserole dish, and then we'll have it baked and ready for, I'm going to go ahead and pre-bake this, so I just have to warm it up for the holiday. So just Alright, so here is the final product. I've already eaten some. It's absolutely delicious, but isn't that a nice contrast between the purple sweet potato and then the topping? It makes a nice difference instead of just having orange. So there you go. I just wanted to show you guys we are still cooking and planning and getting ready for the holiday.